The Cosmic Dance, Chapter 12, New Birth, Final Chapter, channeled by Julie Suskin. You are discovering your own divinity, your own connection to the Source. This is a very positive time for your world. Never before have there been so many light forces on your planet, both above and below, all working towards the greater good, the greater light. We have spoken much in these sessions about energies and magnetism. We have endeavored to give you a picture of how they correlate and correspond, not just within your own planetary field of existence, but within the cosmos as a whole. As parents, you watch your children grow. You delight in their growth. We speak of our delight in you, because it is clear that you are entering a new stage of growth and existence. This is not the end. It is illuminating, with all energies working together within your soul. Understanding can be complete. You are experiencing the fruits of your endeavors through the eons of time, through all the experiences that you have had, and yet time is one. Joyousness rises up and lifts all with it. Some of you have now come to a point where you no longer have the need to know, having reached a point of beingness and rounded consciousness. You find living with the confines of your earth somewhat restricting, but you recognize that this is something that has to be done. You are on earth because your consciousness raises those of others around you. In reality, when you come to this point of being, you need not remain in your human body, but at this special time your consciousness elects to stay in your body for the sake of the work that you can do for humanity as a whole. We have spoken much about the dissipation of the emotional body. This is important, but is not over yet. There is still much to do. If you roll a stone down a hill, the further it travels, the faster it moves. In a sense, your planet is like a rolling stone, which is now approaching the bottom of the hill, and is accelerating faster and faster. So much is happening for you in such a short space of time. Again we say you are experiencing the last moments of the great outbreath. Time will appear to speed up even more over the next few years, before a point of balance is reached once again. When a baby is born, it immediately takes its first independent breath into its lungs. These lungs, up to the point of birth, have grown strong within the mother's womb, ready for use. Like the baby's lungs, the new energy centers are now growing at a rapid pace. Your planet, your humanity, is reaching the point when the new energy centers will be ready, when, as it were, it will be time for birth. These centers will then breathe in the new forces, and just as when a baby is born, it lets out a yell to acknowledge new life, humanity will let out an enormous yell when it opens its lungs to the new forces. Some of you are already opening these new energy points within your skull, but the mass of humanity will do this together in one great breath as a counterpart to the great shout. This note will respond throughout the universe and will join with other sound frequencies to create new life. This shout or yell is an expression of joy, as any midwife who has heard that yell will tell. How we wait to hear that yell, telling us of the new creation. The time for this is coming very soon now. All of you will have to find your point of being, not doing. You will do without plans, knowing, trusting, willing as situations arise. Those who have begun to take in the new breath will be in the right place at the right time. There cannot be any doubt, for it is impossible for you not to be where you should be. Such is the strength and magnetism of the consciousness. Nothing can go wrong now. Your planet is set on its course. We see this specifically to those of you who are looking outside for answers and seeing the trouble that the mass of humanity is in. Say this is wrong. Listen, lest you become oppressed by this and get sucked into humanity's fears. Your planet has passed beyond the moment of choice. It has chosen a right path and is moving forward to the birth, to the growing of new forces. These are new to your planet, but not to the cosmos. For some time now, male and female energies have become interrelated, less clearly defined. You have seen this on the lowest levels and on the highest. Those of you who know about the union with God know that there is a point where the male and female within the individual become as one. In humanity's terms, the changeover will be noticeable in that both female and male energies are becoming as one. This is happening on a large scale, with male and female, positive and negative, becoming less clearly defined. This is one of the reasons why you have had fluxes in energy passing through your planet. These are particularly affecting the use of electricity, whereas the negativity becomes earthed, positive and negative are quite literally altering. This will stabilize, but you will notice that in some places the electrical forces will be stronger. The male and female energies of your planet are coming together, and when they do, there will be new birth, new growth, new being. Your planet is coming into new being, the birth, the creation of the new force. Your planet is mutable and very strong. In cosmic terms, the changes taking place are extremely small. Viewed from the outside, you might assume they are almost insignificant. A tiny globe and a tiny system in the corner of the universe. However, the effects of its energy have been felt by many forces for many long years. Earth is now metamorphosing into a leader energy of universal proportions, and will cease to be the insignificant planet it is now, coming to its rightful place as a leader. Every energy interrelates with every other energy. Every world, every particle, every speck of dust is an important part of the whole. Sometimes during the great cosmic breath, a particular energy force or world takes on the qualities of a leader, a great magnetic force of universal proportions, helping and inspiring other globes and other beings. Earth is, quite literally, becoming magnetic, and when you think on this, you realize how people and the life forces on your planet need to change, have to change, are changing positively. We have learnt so much from you, and we thank you for this. We have learnt so much from your experiences, from your ordeals, and from your joys. Through the experiences you have given us, we can take this new breath with greater strength, vigor, and positive light. As the new breath comes into being, we have no way of knowing what effect this will have, because once again, we are at a starting point for the cosmos. Energy is free, and we do not have information about what will happen to beings, planets, and forces. What we can say is the experiences of renewed energy, light forces, and growth, in which your planet has played an important part, have given the whole cosmos new life, new power, and new light. So, as the child takes in the breath of the great cosmic change, it will let out a yell and release the power once again, setting free the light forces for further experience, greater joys, greater love, and greater energy. Know the part you have played in the great cosmic dance, and know that you are privileged to be part of the birth of the new cosmic breath.